What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. I present your reigning, defending, undisputed, ultimate duelist of the world, David Flores, out of Texas, bringing the Neos belt back to Texas. This was a wild ride of an event, and David's a longtime friend of the channel. He's uploaded deck profiles on here, recently topping with Sky Strikers, a multi-deck master, and pure Thunder was not really on many people's radars, with a lot of the dangers still at 2. You could do so many different things with the Thunder deck, and eyebrows were raised when Thunder wasn't hit at all on the last ban list. So what an interesting start and kickoff to the season. But let's see the road that led there and talk about why, well, commoners don't understand the Ultimate Duelist series. Another huge story out of this UDS is Dzeeff managed to take 4th place, or 3rd place, depending on how you look at it, at the Ultimate Duelist series with Altergeist, another deck that people were really sleeping on, especially with Multi-Faker getting hit to 1 on the last list. Actually, more direct hits to Altergeist than Thunder itself. So, looking at Dzeeff taking this, I do want to explain why the Ultimate Duelist series is such a big deal, because a lot of commenters really don't get it. I had people in my Discord just the other week arguing that regionals were more prestigious than the UDS, and I think Konami does a really bad job of advertising this, so let's get into it. The Ultimate Duelist series is an invite tournament where you gain points for playing in tournaments throughout the year. Even regionals gets you points whenever you enter, and it gives extra points to judges as well. It was originally, I think, intended as kind of a judge reward thing and then player reward thing. So when we look at the Ultimate Duelist series, it's only in the Americas, North America and South America. Europe's equivalent, in a sense, is the LLDS. You become a local legend instead of the Ultimate Duelist series. But it has the best prizing out there in Yu-Gi-Oh! Next to Worlds. I would say even better than the NAWCQ for first place. The belt that you win is no freaking joke. This belt this man's is holding, let me tell you what it does for you. It's not just a wrestling belt for show, not just a trophy to have that some people have apparently sold for $5,000, which gets non-transferable benefits. If you keep your belt, you're able to get free entry into regionals and YCSs for life. That's right, as long as you're a duelist, you get free entry. You also get 2 buys at every YCS. That's VIP treatment within the USA and South America regions for life. You then also get 2 buys at each following NAWCQ for life. This is all pretty dang freaking good. And now, to actually get through the field that, you know, Dzeeff and David and all of them got through, this is what you have to do. You have to play until a top cut of 64, and I think that's after like 10 or so rounds, and then, is it 4 more rounds? You have top 64 playing 4 more rounds of Swiss to cut down to top 16. You then get, as I was showing in Dzeeff's picture, this exclusive cloth mat to these events that you get nowhere else, thus giving them a value of like $500 some odd dollars. And also for top 16ing, you get a prize card. Now, it's not the current prize card, it's a past prize card, which in some instances has been Giant Hand, can be really freaking good. So all of top 16 get a freaking prize card and this exclusive mat that goes for like $500+. So basically, it's the best value for topping an event, period. And then, like I said, first place, insane. Oh, also on top, when you get first place, you get a flight and hotel back to the next UDS to defend your championship. And even if you don't defend through that field, you keep all those for life perks for life. It's not as long as you're the champion. You get to keep the belt. You get to keep all of this. So that's why the UDS is amazing. And shoutouts to Carlancho Store, by the way. Konami really should hire them for these freaking graphics and everything. So let's go through the story of the top 16. We have, first off, the breakdown thanks to Carlancho Store. It was 50% Thunder Dragon and Orcust heading in. So 4 and 4. 1 Altergeist, 1 Danger Burning Abyss, which did have to run into Dzeeff and did fall to him. So 2 of the most rogue decks face off against each other at the start of top 16. You then have Solid Boys and Sky Strikers. And I think actually thanks to Konami, we should have the matchup. So look at the competitors here. Look at what a concentrated field of skill it is. Gabe Vargas is in here. Dominic Couch, winning a YCS earlier this year, is in here. There are so many star-studded players, such as David Flores, in here. It is a crazy, compact field, so take nothing away from Dzeeff. This is a premier top. This is far above a regionals, and I would compare this easily to a YCS in terms of prestige. You actually have to play more rounds to get into the top 16. I think he was 11-3 into third place or something like that after Swiss, something just insanely crazy. And then you look and he has to play through this kind of a field to reach top 4. As we start breaking it down even further, the top 8, we have the matchups of Pure Thunder versus Sky Striker. We have Sky Striker versus Orca. So Orca's outperforming what everybody thought. A lot of people are like, what do Orcas even do now? Like, do they just make Bomber Dragon? No, Orca's pretty dang good, and we saw different kinds of mixes still using the PK engine. We then see Orcust versus Dominic Couch's Thunder, and Dzeeff advancing over the final Salomon Great. So Altergeist outperforming Salad Boys, reaching into the top 4. And from here we know the outcome. David Flores beats Sky Striker, putting Thunder in the final, and Dzeeff falls. He falls to Orcus. I would have loved for Dzeeff to face David in the final. Friend versus friend of mine. You're happy no matter who wins. That's what I truly wanted. But Benjamin ruined that hopes. And then David takes it all down, bringing the belt home to Texas. So like I said, it really is this amazing event that is so well covered by Konami as well. Yes, no stream. I get it. So many people are like, where's a stream? I'd love a stream. I want to see Dzeeff's journey. I want to see everything happening. The first major competitive event of the season. But realistically, the UDS gives more player profiles and a look at what's going on than any other event within the US. And I know I'm worked up here, but looking at this, you get all the player profiles, really in-depth shots. We saw I think there's a Machina Fortress somewhere in the top 16 under this man's deck list. I'd love to see that as well. So many interesting things happen at the Ultimate Duel Series. You also get giant cards. Attack of the Giant card, very much similar to a YCS series, with the new Megaton promos being the giant card. So there was, I know, also a giant Nibiru that was won on Friday. So I think they had Friday, Saturday, Sunday giant card rounds. And look at that holographic dimension shifter. That looks heckin' nice. Oh, they even highlight the decks they're playing now. Salmon Great. Second place, Sky Striker. Third place, Sky Striker Trickstar Orcust. Yo, still rocking it. There's so many things we didn't expect about this competitive season. I believe Team Bortle will have up some deck list from the event. I think he has the Witchcrafter deck list that also debuted. I expect Dzeeff to be having his own deck profile on his channel. That's pretty awesome to look forward to. My last Altergeist deck profile, huh, Dzeeff? I think you owe it to the fans to put this one up. But really, kudos to Konami and the written coverage that is done here. It shouldn't be understated, but I would like to see streams. I would like to see so many different things happen for the UDS and it really get hyped. But again, not to be understated, congratulations, David Flores. That Neos belt looks like there were so many like John Cena USA belt jokes when this belt came out. I believe it's even done by actually the same people who do the WWE belts, if I'm not mistaken, like the official ones. So this is a high quality, amazing product that's a one-of-a-kind collectible. They've done like a Blue Eyes alternative belt. They had the original one. Like, what a sick thing to own and have. And David's a Yu-Gi-Oh player for life as far as I know, so I expect him to really be getting value out of free events for life from now on. It is just so insane how understated Ultimate Duelist series are. But let me know if you were there. How did you enjoy the time? Oh, we have a deck profile? What? Let's take a look at the deck that got him there. Wow, wow, Konami doing deck lists. Usually they okay them putting the deck lists out there though. So it's pretty awesome that they're actually doing it. Joe Franchino, he's a friend of Dzeeff. I assume he got the okay for that. But wow, yeah, it really feels like older coverage where they give to the players and they talk to players and you have all these interactions. I would love to see this live stream in the future though. Let me know what you guys think of the written coverage itself. Does it take it a step beyond the usual written coverage? Would you like to see these streamed? And If you're from Europe, would you like to have Ultimate Duelist Series over in your area instead of LLDS from either a competitive or casual standpoint? With the LLDS series, I think you get current prize cards a lot easier to fulfill for less events in your areas overall, so I would like to hear your thoughts on if you value the LLDS over having 2 big events a year. Well, there's 4 at UDS. We get one for North America, one for South America, twice a year each. So there's 4 UDSs a year, but how do you feel it compares to the LLDS system, and would you rather have this where you are? Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the discussion. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're going out, freaking out about the first premiere event and buying cards, use my TCG player link in the description down below. And I'll see you on livestream tonight. Either the livestream's going to destroy the notification for this video, or this video will destroy the notification for the livestream. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody.